Okay, in this video I'm probably going to sound like I've gone totally off the deep end, but I think I might be the victim of government organised trolling. So hear me out on this, because this is quite interesting. That on all the videos I've done regarding, Novichok and all the stuff about the sort of nerve agent incident, if it's even that, I've had lots and lots and lots of very similar comments, some of them almost copy and paste of each other, telling me while I'm a Russian idiot, Russian shill, Theresa May's government knows best for us, and it's always like really similar, like it's laughable, because if I go into the comment section, because every day I read people's comments, replies to them, or stuff like that, I try and keep my comment section very clean, as you know, so they're not actually awful like most YouTube videos. Obviously I get lots of comments that are always held for review. Normally they're the ones where people insult you, or they've just said a word for whatever reason that triggers YouTube's held for review thing. And so many of them are the same profiles or different profiles with the exact same comment or very similar comments, all along loads of videos. And what made me really laugh this morning is there was one guy who'd copy and pasted the same thing about me being a Russian spy and giving people misinformation. But he'd not only just done it on the videos where I talked about the current stuff, he'd done it on some really old videos as well that were totally unrelated. I think one of them was actually on like chlorine gas or something like that, when I was talking about World War I weapons, so stuff like that. And there's lots of also these comments are saying lots of disinformation about nerve agents, and I don't mean even anything related to Novichok stuff. I mean literally, you go on Wikipedia, I know that's not the best source anyway, and look up German G agents from World War II, or the sort of V series of nerve agents, and they're saying lots of the information I give out in those videos is totally false and fabricated, even though that's very common knowledge if you want to look up sarin and stuff like that, what it actually is. So this has got me really intrigued, to be honest. This is like a good, interesting mystery. Who would be behind something like this? So lots of the comments come out in support of Theresa May. So is it the Conservative Party has their shill wing in full action on my videos, doing this. I've also heard this from a lot of other people talking about this incident. It's not just me, it's, like loads of people have had this happen to them regarding this incident, so it's made me quite curious regarding that. Is there some group that's trying to cover something up here? Because while they say the Russian hackers are behind everything, I've had far less pro-Russian comments, interestingly enough, and far more of the blatant copy-pasted anti-Russian comments. So that's very interesting. Maybe I'll spin it as the Russian hackers make Russia look like the victim, so people support Russia that way. I don't know, but for the most point, it seems to be just very anti-Russian and anti anyone who questions the government. Because as I've said, I'm not saying Russia didn't carry out an attack like this or whatever, but to me it just doesn't add up. I think if the Russians wanted to kill you, they'd do a very efficient, clean job of it. Even if they sent a message when they did it, they wouldn't balls it up so badly. So that's why, and that's all I've said is why the reason I wouldn't think Russia would have done it. But then all of a sudden you get attacked, and if you sit on the fence about an issue and then one side of it massively attacks you and the others doesn't, it makes me think, they're probably the dodgy side. So yeah, it's just all very curious, but I want you to let me know in the comments below, have you had anything similar happen to you on any of your videos, or if you voice an opinion on this or something similar? Because it's just insane the amount of nearly identical comments I've got from different channels. You look it up, they have no content whatsoever, but they keep posting, nearly very identical comments all about the same issues, or they copy paste the same comment onto like 10 different videos. Obviously I block them, delete their comments, but it's quite interesting. There's very similar comments, all fitting a pattern. On my normal videos I never get that, even though I get lots of comments like people saying what's your favourite gas mask and all stuff like that. They're like kind of FAQ questions that I always answer, but it's very interesting when it's like a paragraph or longer of text, and then all of a sudden it's nearly identical from all the different users making it. They make the same arguments in the same order, the same ad hominems in the same place. You're an idiot, and you're an idiot Russian shill, this sort of stuff, always in the same place in the paragraph. Makes me very curious who might be funding a shill operation like this. So let me know what you think. I found this quite interesting myself, to be honest. I said it doesn't stop me doing videos. You're not going to beat me by sending nasty words my way. People have tried that for years, but it's made me very, very curious, so we will see.